guys, this is Kitty here. So you guys must have read from the title of this video that I am going to talk about my experience of U-Kiss's first USA tour in New York City. So the concert was held on the 9th of this month at Best Buy Theater. My sister and I, we bought seating tickets, so since the doors open at around 6:30, there wasn't a reason for us to actually be online that early, so we actually waited until we waited until it was close to like door opening to line up. So I met with my sister at around 5:30, and since there wasn't really a place or anywhere we wanted to go, so then we went on the line, and I have to say it was a good thing that that day it wasn't really cold compared to like the previous 2 days, which was like freezing. So standing in line was actually really okay. So while waiting on line to go inside the concert, there were people out there actually handing out banners. So this was the banner. It says "Welcome to the USA," and this was actually we were told that we were supposed to hold this up on the very first song that they came out to perform. And they also gave us balloons, these pink balloons. It kind of looks red here, but it's pink, and we were supposed to blow it up and hold it for the very last song that they were going to perform. So it was like the little surprise that the Kiss Me's prepared. So we all started going in at around 7, so I was able to get inside the venue around 7 o'clock. I have to say that out of all the venues that I've been to for these K-pop concerts, I have to say Best Buy Theater would have to be the most organized, and the staffs were all like really nice as well, so that was really good. So we went inside really smoothly, and so while we were waiting to go into like the concert area, the place, there was actually staffs there giving out post-its. So they're like, oh, if you have a question for U-Kiss or anything, just write it down, and they posted on this blackboard that they had near the door. And so if you had a question, you could write it down, and then you just posted it up. There was also a section where they were selling merchandises, so if you wanted to, before you go inside the concert hall, you could buy merchandises, and if you've actually ordered it beforehand, you can go and pick it up as well. So my sister and I got really close seats, so we were at row B, which is pretty much the second row of the seating area, and we were seats 2 and 3 on the right side of the venue, or the hall. I don't really know what you're supposed to call that, but yeah. And so the seat that I had seat number 2, and my sister had seat number 4. So I was like sitting right by the aisle. So there was like the stairs, and then I was like sitting right here. My sister's right here. So I was really happy with it because we were the second row, and then we were able to see really pretty well, I have to say. But the only problem was that there was a cameraman. So there was actually I think 3 cameramen in the crowd, and he was actually like right there. So a lot of the times when I had to take pictures or videos, I had to kind of like move to the side because he was like literally sitting like right there. So I had to like move to around to kind of get pictures of each individual member or each member. And a lot of times there's always that one member that he covered, and I'm like, get a picture of that. So that was probably the only problem, but other than that, I thought that they were really good seats, for sitting. So while everyone was waiting in the concert area, like that whole concert hall, I wouldn't say, but okay. So while we were waiting, they were playing U-Kiss songs, and of course, while they were playing, the fans were singing along. So was I, and it was really nice. And it was during that time where I felt like, oh, everyone was as one, because everyone was singing, and then you're doing like some of the fan chants. So I thought it was like really nice. So when the concert officially started, my sister and I were really excited, but then our excitement kind of went down a little because the girl sitting next to my sister, so it was me, my sister, and then this Kiss Me fan was sitting right there. And so I was amazed and shocked at the same time because of her scream. Her scream was like unbelievable. It was like one of those screams where if you look at fan cams, there's like those screams are like really, really loud and really, really like high pitch. So for the ones who have like probably experienced this would actually know how I'm like feeling. So she was pretty much screaming like her life depended on it, and it was to the point that it actually hurts the ears. And I have to say my sister probably got worse than me because she was sitting right next to the girl. But you know, her pitch was like really, really, really high. I mean, since my camera, when it comes to like recording videos, it's kind of muffled, so it doesn't really gives you the high pitched sound of it. But the scream that you guys will hear, I'll play like a little clip for you guys to hear. And the scream, like the really high pitched scream, is hers, and just like timed that by like 10. And imagine that was going on for like the whole 2 hours. Well, it wasn't like throughout the whole time, but a majority of the time it was like that. So I was amazed at how long she was able to scream like that, but shocked at the same time that her scream can be that loud and that high pitched. I was like, I have never experienced this before. I mean, I've heard of it, but to like fully experience it yourself is just like, oh my god. So from like all her screaming, I was able to tell that her favorite would most likely be Hoon and Kiseo. So like whenever it was Hoon's turn to sing or to talk, she would just scream top of her lungs really loudly, and then she was like, oh my god, Hoon, I love you, so will you marry me? And it goes on and on, like those words pretty much gets repeated every time Hoon comes out. And then whenever Kiseo comes out, like when he's talking, she goes, take it off, and I was just like, oh god. I'm like, why? But yeah, she was like screaming that throughout whenever they were out or they were singing. It was just like, ugh. So like in the beginning it was definitely really funny because, you know, she's like screaming and then screaming all these things to them, but I'm sure they probably could hear like a little bit because we were quite, you know, we were still like on the second level, like on the second floor, as you can say. And so like it was funny in the beginning, but then towards the end it kind of got to like, you wish she would just stop. Like I want to enjoy the concert of them singing without like this high pitched scream right next to the ears. So a little disappointed about that. But I know that I remember there was actually this one point where the members were talking and all of a sudden it was like quiet, and then she just screams out, "Who'd marry me?" And then the guy behind her was like, damn. It was like the most hilarious thing, and then everyone around that area just started laughing, and it was like it was hilarious, I have to say. So anyways, talking about U-Kiss now. So the concert started with an intro video, like all concerts. So then U-Kiss came out and performed Stop Girl, She's Mine, and Round, or Bingo Bingo. And then afterwards they did like their introduction, and for the ones who didn't know much about U-Kiss, there are 3 members in there that speaks English really fluently. So Eli and Kevin were born in the States, and then AJ, I believe he, went to like English school, like American school in Korea, so his English is really well, and plus he's a student now at Columbia University. So for the ones who are at Columbia, attending at Columbia, he will be starting his second semester this year, so after the tour ends. So for the ones who, live in the Manhattan area or goes to Columbia, definitely check out and see if you can find AJ's and say hi to him. So since they were the ones who knew how to speak English fluently, they were, of course, the MCs of the night. But the other members as well, they try their best to speak English, and that was really nice.
Welcome to our very first US tour. Alright, so let's take some time to introduce us. Alright, you guys ready? Yeah, we're ready. You ready, Kevin? Yep. Alright, hey everyone, we are UKIS! Let's introduce one by one. Let's introduce ourselves one by one. Starting from who? I'm Sion from UKIS. How you doing? What's up, New York? Amazing from UKIS. What's up, New York? Hey everyone, I'm Kevin from UKIS. Yo, what's up? I'm Eli from UKIS. I see everyone's excited tonight. Yes, definitely. Alright, so we have cue cards. Yeah, so bear with us. So Eli, AJ, and I will be your MCs tonight. Alright, well, you guys, it feels so surreal to be here in America right now. Yes. Someone pitch me if I'm dreaming. Yeah. No, I don't feel it. Alright, well, you don't know how long we waited for this tour, so thank you for waiting for us, alright? Thank you. Thank you. If you all didn't already know, we are part of Mnet America's headliner for January, so please keep your eyes open for on Mnet America. Yeah, because we've been shooting we've been sightseeing, and ever since we got to New York, they've been shooting us, so that video will be up on Mnet America very soon, so look out for that. Please look for it. And I want to ask Kiseo, Hoon, and Sion how they are feeling. Yeah. Yes. How do you guys feel? Kiseo, how do you feel? How do you feel tonight? I'm so happy. Cute. How do you be in New York? Kiseo's been studying English for this tour. How do you feel tonight, Sion? I'm so feel good. I'm so feel good. He is so feel good. Yeah, he is so feel good. Alright, I can see. I see. And Hoon, how do you feel tonight? Seeing you in person. Christmas are so hot. Nice. You like his English? Nice. Alright guys, let's make tonight a memorable one, alright? Unforgettable night with Kiss Me's, alright? So are you guys ready for the next song? Are you guys ready, UKIS? Are you ready? We're ready. You ready? Alright. Ready. Alright. As we get into our formation, 준비하고. 준비하면서. Alright, our next song will be Dora Dora!
So later on, they performed Dora Dora, Standing Still, and Someday, which was one of my favorite songs by them. And whenever they got to the part you get some right, you get some wrong, the fans would sing along with it and then like wave their light stick. So I have this one, You Kiss. I bought it, well, my sister bought it, so she and I had this, and we were just, it lights up in pink, it goes like that. Okay, so we were they were waving a lot. Some of them were waving their own like You Kiss light stick, some of them were waving the light stick that was specially made for the US tour. So you know, they were wave, and you know, it felt great seeing this sea of light waving together in synchronization, and it's just like at that moment you're like, oh, we're like all together, and it was really, really nice to see that scene. So then the boys left the stage and a video was played, which was like a mini interview where the members introduced themselves once more, and then they also showed like scenes of New York City, and then the boys, you know, doing some exploring in New York City, and then the screen turned blank and then came out Eli and Kevin on the screen, which I don't know if it was a live cam or not, but it showed them they were backstage, and then how they were preparing and that they have prepared special stages for us.
Hey everyone, I'm Eli of the Kiss, and I'm the host of this exclusive behind-the-scenes interview with all of our members from You Kiss. Now the first victim or main interviewee is with our leader, Soohyung. I'm Soohyung. Fellow Korean American. Kevin! Yeah! Everyone has been pretty kids. Our strongest member. Oh, let's give it up for who? Our tallest member and our smartest member, Asian. My smart? Introduce yourself to the camera. Hey everyone, I'm AJ from UK. Look forward to bigger and better UKs in 2014. Bye!
go. All right, well, we just want to say we're so glad to be here in America and meeting our beautiful Kiss Me's. Hope you guys enjoy the show, and we're getting ready right now backstage.
Yes, and actually we prepared something a little bit different up next.
Yeah.
So everyone sit tight and please enjoy the rest of the show.
Once the video was over, U-Beat came out, which for the ones who didn't know, U-Beat is a hip-hop subunit in UKISS, and it is Eli and AJ, and the song that they sang was Should Have Treated You Better, which features Kevin. So they performed that, and then afterwards Hoon and Suhyun performed More Painful Than Pain, which showcased their powerful vocals, which was absolutely beautiful. Then afterwards, AJ and Kpop came on stage to perform Obsession, and during like the song, they actually walked down the stage and were kind of interacting with the fans in the standing area, which I thought was really nice. I was like actually really shocked that, oh my god, they're gonna like go down, like are the fans gonna like push and start shoving, but they didn't, so which was really, really nice. So I was really happy about that. So once the special stages ended, the boys all gathered on stage and asked, the Kiss Me's which special stage was their favorite. And Kevin also teased that since, in 2013, UKISS came out with a hip-hop unit, that there will be a ballad unit in the year of 2014, so this year. So definitely look forward to that one.